Man said, I hope so, because my card needs a break. I feel you on that. It's hard of having, because I mean, like, you definitely don't need a team in everything, right? Like, there comes a point where it's like, all right, you know, I can kind of chill. You're doing Dark Fire War. Yeah, I mean, well, there's no Lumino, like, there's no use of using like Lumino on a team yet, right? Because like there's just no benefit. They don't have anything special. So like there's really only 4 teams. So, and then Dark, if you have Gildan and Aluya, you already have 2 strong Dark units, right? The only other one is a rare. And then Pyro. Pretty much everyone has a Pyro team, so it was good, Mordred. So Sharon got your live. Yeah, I got live. I got a 3-star. Like I want, like I really want the 4-star. I was like, ugh, I don't got it like that. I was like, I can't spend that much. Man, I got bills to pay, but I want the 4-star. For the Hydro team, just to get the encroaching cold sacks. Like I'm fine where I'm at, but you know, man always wants more. So I've been working on her. Is the rare good? I haven't tested her yet. I haven't tested her. Give me a bit to test her. Almost got her. I saw her, and then I'll let you know, because I've tested Allure. She's solid. I'm working to test Issa, and I gotta work up. I know some people are gonna be interested to see Tony, but like I don't feel like I have her high enough. I really feel like you gotta get a rare up, at least a 4-star, where it starts having more interesting parts of their kit. So yeah. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I've been leveling some stuff, guys, like while I was playing, you know, Honkai, like, and stuff. Like I'm leveling characters. Like I've got what, 3 rows of 70s. So it's slowly happening. Like, and I'm just putting them to level 70 because it's like common, right? So it's slowly happening. Like I just got Cisa recently, so I gotta level her up. I'm gonna try everybody that I can. You have so much energy up, bro. The labyrinth is huge for that. How you doing, Mordred? But hopefully everybody has been having a good time with the double drops. No, I didn't. What's crazy is like I'm actually slower with this event shop. But the only things that, like, I'm gonna probably finish it out in the last week, because I just gotta get this and this, and then, you know, get this stuff here. I got them like important stuff to me, but I'm just gonna Probably use a bunch of energy and go for it. Yo, what's good, Inconcito? Because I wanted to make sure that I got a lot of my units up. Yeah, because I was more focused on getting my characters up than doing the event. Like, just honestly. And I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well.
My skills.
Trying to beat 450. Yeah, I gotta do that too. Now that you remind me. Gotta really do that. Yeah, I figured Liv was key. Like, legit. I was like, there's no way she's not. Yo, what's good, Richard? What's good? What's good? That's where I gotta work up my Gildan. I have a tank that can interrupt. All my tanks are super supportive. I'm doing good. I'm just streaming for a little bit today before I start my day. And just looking at everything, because the family's gone, so I was like, yo, I can do a little stream, little scram. That's what we doing. Yo, you 5-starred your screamer just from getting the stuff? That's actually pretty wild. I'm working on now. I'm working on Liv. I'm gonna finish her. I think I'm gonna finish my other 2 tank SSRs that I've gotten. I think it's about time to finish those off. And then, yeah, I think they're making it. I'm hoping throughout the month they're making that a thing. They'll drop this week time. From your skills are your characters, you get 2K. So now she's a 14K power. Yeah, Icicle's really good. Icicle's really good. And I was telling people like Icicle's probably higher, especially if you like summoned on Sheru, right? Like Icicle will just be naturally higher. Like my black, he's just not as high as her. And I think I want to do a couple of pulls to get her to a 5-star, which is literally like just pulling her a couple times. Yeah, I still have labyrinths to do. I didn't do all of mine. I gotta work on my Sheru. Like, cause I wanna I didn't get a Liv. I've been getting some SSR plays. I got But I didn't get Liv's plays when I was subbing on her banner. I got something else. So I was really upset. I was like, it looks like I'm gonna be getting Cheru's first. Jesus, you just need one to get her to a 6-star? My God. My God. Working on a video today going over the Anemo team with Wind Breath. And then but I'll put it out, but I'm really needing to know what's coming next. Well, it's good. It's that one. Imagine 6-star in the first month. Hey, bro. I've seen a couple of them. Seen a couple. So like, let me see. Let me check my plays. Yeah, I was pulling on Liv's banner. I ended up getting this one right here, which is used for Caesar. I ended up getting these out of Labyrinth. This one while I was pulling on Cheru's. No, I got this one in Labyrinth too. So I ended up getting one Dorothy while I was pulling on it. So I was like, since I already have one Dorothy, I was telling myself, hopefully I can get the bread, the money to get just another Dorothy and probably just redeem for it. Because I already have one. Like, might as well. So whenever I get some more money, I'm gonna just go ahead and finish out Dorothy and then go for Cheru, because like, and I'm not gonna do it right away, right? Like, I'm gonna try to see where I can pull, because if I can just pull 2 of Cheru's, the Romeo ones, and I'll be done. Yo, what's good, Web? But yeah, and then on characters, I'm pretty much like tapped out. I don't think I have a pity or anything coming up soon. Yeah, it's 7. No, it's 1, 2, 3. It should be 6. It should be 6 plus the 1, because no news about Yori. Hold on. Yeah, because 1 is to 4, 2 is to 5, and then 3 is to 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Because, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I just think of it as like 1, 2, 3. 1 to 4, 2 to 5, and then 3 to 6. I was like, I know I did that like math somewhere. Yeah, 7 in total. But like, yeah, I was seeing 1 plus 7 dupes. Yeah, it's 7 in total. It's definitely 7 in total still. Yeah. Mm. 30 bonus damage. All right, Wes. Thought you would have been on Honkai Star Rail hype streaming. Ah, fresh. I still stream Honkai Star Rail, but Higan's still my love. I was streaming Honkai the other day, but the weekends is really hard. Like the weekends I really don't stream much. Like I wasn't gonna stream today, if my family was home, but they're out of town and I'm just stuck at the house. So I'm really just doing a short stream for now, and then I'm gonna be off because my internet's been acting up. It's been pissing me off. Like internet companies in my area just suck, and I'm just waiting for fiber, and like I just can't get it. So it's either I become a big streamer. So I can justify us moving, or you know I'm stuck here. Did you miss? Nothing yet. We're just talking. Nothing yet. What was I doing? Share. That's right. Yeah, Honkai doesn't got that fan service for me. Mihoyo, 2 PG for me. I need them R-rated skins. This man. You know, they don't have a thiak like the last couple games we've been playing. I feel you. I feel you, bro. All right, let me put this back on her. And I'm almost like, bro, I got like 2 copies of the same set like recently. And I'm like low key. That's why I was like, this Dorothy set's good for the max HP. Then I ended up getting like 2 extra copies of this and Labyrinth. And I was like, bro, what? Outer Plane. Will I do more damage? I thought. Yeah, I got an Anemo video that I want to do coming out soon. Bro, this character here is kind of bad too. Kafka is really nice. You know what I mean, Lux? All the games you play, the ladies be looking right until you get to Honkai Star Rail. I feel like I'm a babysitter. The grown ones, built ones. That I mean, yeah, fresh. Like Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. For one, I don't have a lot of the waifus, and then there's only a couple of them that are grown, right? And I don't have any of them. So, yeah. That's the thing too. Like I just don't have any of the grown ones. Wow, I'm out of money. I like this game. Follett being a melee unit. Follett, well, she like, well, yeah. With her like second ability, wrong character. Because this one's just AoE, but like you need hella wind breath stacks. On her stable chanting, you gotta cycle a lot of wind breath. And I need to level her skills up. Right? She's like the last one to really work on. I really want to work on Tony because of the memes. But I need her 5-star. And of course, still waiting for Mo. I know some people are waiting for some Mommy Momel. So yeah. And then I have my Liv that I gotta work up actually. Gotta work on Liv. I need to get her skills up. Momel win? Bro, it's hard out here. Like I've been leveling characters. But you know who I still haven't leveled and I'm like I should be ashamed of myself? Gildan. I recently got Caesar while pulling on Liv's banner, which would have rathered a copy of Liv. But whatever. So yeah. Let me work on these. Yeah, we got the new tank. I was happy about it. I gotta do a bunch of labyrinths too. But need those units on the loading screen, bro. Yes, just give me another magical, man. No dupes for Kier. Yeah, I don't have as many dupes for Kier as I want. I want to get her up to her 5-star, I think. But like, I got rares galore on the at 5-star. Starting to save. Yeah, I'm just taking advantage of leveling up characters. That way I can just make more and more content. So, because I'm pretty much at the point where like I have a solid team, but like I started with the wrong elements, obviously. So like I have solid stuff, but now I'm starting to build up the other elements. I think so. I think so, Wes.
Come play with me. Nice. Don't forget to send these materials to my lab.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff waiting for. As long as people keep logging in, we'll keep playing a game. Game ain't going anywhere. I'm still loving it. Everything up here. Oh yeah, there was E right there. Everything up here though is hello whale status, bro. This dude is such a gigantic giga whale. I just don't understand it, bro.
I've got your back.
I mean, wouldn't give that. Let me go ahead and awaken her.
Just makes sense.
5 stars.
In front of
So
all
close.
this power,
Get that.
all you can do is run and cower. Just get on your knees and call me Oh, of course. This is for the enemies.
I need to max out all this. Yeah. Could probably go like a little higher. That's with wearing. I mean, my highest person is my CM. Swap this. Be thinking like, is crit rate worth it, or just going for straight damage? Let's go ease him. Said he was doing this tutorial on HSR and he stopped for to focus on only on Higan. I feel you on that. Enjoying the HSR lore. Much better than Genshin. Yeah, I had a friend of mine who hasn't really played any Hoyo games. I got him into HSR because he likes the turn-based games. And there's a lot of stuff in HSR that's really good. He was like, I wish I would have had HSR lore, HSR things in Genshin, right? Because Genshin's lore is just, it's really all over the place. HSR feels like it's just a lot better. But how you doing, Izum? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like Higan, I definitely just like. But one of my friends, but my friend was also saying that he wishes there was a little bit more in the combat for HSR. Like he was wishing it was a little more complicated, but he was saying what I want will ruin the game because it's a gacha game, and that's what I was telling him. You can't really have the combat be too tactical, strategical, or needing specific things because like it is a gacha game, and it's still very casual because it's a gacha game and it's not meant to be super strenuous, right? For a lot of people, especially with early on. So like they have to make it difficult. I mean, they have to make it difficult by like having the correct units and stuff, not necessarily like having these like, you know, big brain 200 IQ plays. Let's see. What's my crit rate on CM? Because I don't feel like I need crit, but I do need crit. Like, I mean, crit is good. Crit's only a 9.6. Hmm. Yo, what's good, Master Gamer? I do feel like it's doable. Yeah. I do feel like it's doable over there.
Welcome. The show's about to begin.
You're a bit stuck in Honkai. Don't know how to properly build characters and you can't find a guide on the cards. Oh, the light cones. Dang.
Is there no one else? I chasm seeks you.
I told myself I wouldn't do content for Honkai Star Rail.
It's tiring work. Babysitting kids.
Because there's like a bajillion people doing it. But I feel like if you're well. Actually, I think they're starting to add actually, yeah.
Just go to sleep then. See how
'Cause
kind I am.
I won't be the best source. Check this out for the characters that you're using. I'm actually part of putting stuff in there. Because like for me, the problem with Honkai Star Rail is I'm not gonna spend near as much in Honkai as like I do this game. And someone would be like, oh my god, why? Like Honkai's a bigger game. I get way more out of this game than I do in Honkai if I were to spend. So like when I look at what I'm gonna invest into, I'm gonna invest into a game where I can get what I want, because like I get really like in my own head I get really salty if I can't get what I want. Like it's easy, and I'll just be like bruh. What issue are you having with picking LCs just with the yeah, fresh, like it's like bro, like the spending, I'm like nah bro, y'all got it over there.
It's tiring work.
And I don't like I love you all. I love my community. But like, you know, communities from like Tectone, like from I Win to Lose Gaming, you got all these big creators who, or even Tamias, the dude who does Nikkei and stuff, like they're able to drop like 3K on a banner when the game first drops. I can't do that. When I'm not streaming, I'm a dad. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I'm a musician. I play saxophone on Sundays. I'm a church. You know, I make a little money there. but I'm a stay-at-home dad right now. Make some money from streaming. I do some video editing for some people on the side, but like I don't got it like that, guys. Like I stay-at-home dad with my 4-month-old and my 3-year-old when she gets out of her preschool. Like I don't got 3K like that, guys, to be dropping bans. I cannot drop bans on first banner of the game, first hour I get my account. Just can't do it. So it's, and if stuff like that is needed for at least someone to see a certain character or want to see them at max, like I just can't bring it to you. Feel that stay at home dad as well. If your game ain't well friendly or good rate ups, I'm not doing it. Yeah, for real, bro. Yeah, level up your Anemos, bro. I think Anemo's next. Hoping Anemo's next. Yeah.
Is there no one?
Yeah, bro. People were dropping mad money on Honkai. But I just feel rewarded dropping it here is all.
Feeling cold? Just go to sleep then.
Like I really do.
How kind I am.
Because they have packs, they have value packs, they have like, they have so much for someone who's like a dolphin who can look like a whale, right? Over here. I have a lot.
The prelude to
Let
slaughter.
me see some of the ults.
A joyful tune.
Let the curtains fall. Feeling cold?
Bro, just a regular man, dog. Like that's all I got, bro. I'm just a father of 2.
The crescendo beckons.
Oh, how crazy the 1 is versus 2.
Chill out.
But thank you, Ethan. I mean, not Ethan. It's a 1.
The crescendo.
3 and somebody else.
Silence. The prelude
I like
to
Liv.
slaughter.
Let the
I need to level up my Liv. I like her kit though.
enjoy the fear while you can.
I'm just using all Hydro for this, but my Hydro team is not built like at all.
The crescendo to the silence. Thank you for your patronage.
I gotta build quite a few people up. Everyone has different expendable income. Some people buy cars, some people buy yachts, some people spend on gachas. It's not worth it. Yes. Everybody has expendable income because it's not worth it. Well, the it's not worth it is always relative, right? It's not worth it for what my life is because like me as someone whose income is not large, it's not worth dropping $100, you know, here. When I was working though, $100 easy because I was working and I was making well enough to do $100. Like it's all relative. Exact. Like I agree to that. Yes. Like it's all whatever your current situation is. Like I would tell somebody like if you're not working or you don't have like anything really going for yourself, like that's where I say like it's not really worth spending in a game because that's also like just it's not worth wasting your money on something that's not going to better your life if you're already struggling financially. That's more or less like right where like that comes from. Like don't waste your money. Because I don't want to be somebody whom someone's like, oh dang, bro, like I spent because you said such and such. Like, whoa, I didn't tell you to spend. You did that on your own.
Guys won't even cover the maintenance fees.
But Yori, no idea.
Begin.
I don't think she's. I don't think she's gonna be the next character though.
Accelerating. Time to bring down the curtain.
Yeah, never. Yeah, never spend above your means. Well, I mean, that was like when we were talking in. There was somebody in HSR stream, and they were unemployed, but they really wanted Sealy, and he did. This person did not want to re-roll because they had
The party to the climax.
already gotten a 1-star Bronya from their pools, and they just kept pulling on Sealy, and they were like, I really want to spend on the game, but I'm unemployed. What should I do? And I was like, well, I mean, if you're unemployed and you're wanting to spend, I'm like, I mean, I have no idea how much you'd have to spend to get Sealy, and I'm like, I don't know your situation, so like, I can't recommend just go swipe the credit card because like you don't have income. So it's like people like that where it's like, okay, don't spend above your means, like, and that's where it's like it's definitely not worth if you are like if you are unemployed, like, and it's not just a gacha game, it's like literally anything. Like, don't go buy shit you don't need if you are unemployed. And I think, yeah, of course, people put a lot of that on gacha games. They spend everything. We talked about that before, Wes, too. I think when we talked about that, though, it was more of like we were talking on a way smaller amount, which I totally agree. Because we were talking about buying the $5 monthly pack and the battle pass, and people were like, oh, I'm free to play, or it's just too expensive, or they just didn't want to spend. And it's like, I think it was like $15 we were talking of for Higan, what you could spend and the amount that you could get for it. And we broke it down to where $15 was 50 cents a day for Higan. And I was like, most people should be able to make 50 cents a day doing anything to be able to get that, right? Like, even if you are unemployed, you can get 50 cents a day. Easy. And then I was like, even for the $5 monthly pack, like, that's $5 a month. Like, I don't even want to break down the math for that. Yeah. But, you know, you also have to be like, you also have to be realistic. Like, you can't be free to play and then be like you can't be free to play and be like, yo, I want a an E2 Sealy. Like come on. You can't be low spender and just be like, man, like, I hate that the game won't let me get won't let me get a 5-star Sheru. It's like, well, like, yeah, no. Like, you're gonna have to spend a little bit or save. Like, that's the thing of a free to play. It's like you have to make those decisions. Like, for me, I haven't spent as much in Honkai Star Rail as of yet. The streams keep going good. I might spend a little, but so far I'm just stuck to Battle Pass and monthly, because the character I want isn't out yet. The character I want in HSR isn't out yet. Yeah, Wes. Yeah, yeah, a Hoyo game is not gonna give you a character. No.
Don't die. Are you trapped in there?
Shiro, are these your friends?
Jing,
Sorry.
Mordred,
I'm afraid I can
as soon as
only
Jing comes out, I'm going in on the banner.
Me as the director of Gopher
As soon as he comes out. It was good, Grimjow.
Snow Fairy.
Nice to meet you, Dragonette. No, I'm Icicle. Sorry about that.
I was saying this yesterday,
Each other. I didn't
and it seems my internet's gonna
Shiro,
be good
I'm
today.
sorry I wasn't there for
So
you.
yesterday,
I had no idea.
a lot of people were saying
Bad about what I
they
had
should
before.
put out new content to
Both of you. That was a
because
long time ago.
Honkai Star Rail is like, you know, out, and they should put new things out. And I was saying, like,
Oh, Shiro,
as a smart company, Billy is a smart company.
fiery chains. We mustn't let the snow fairies continue to live in
There's not many games right now
It isn't time to worry about them.
that
We need to
make
figure out first.
You overestimate yourselves, weaklings.
that can really
It suits me fine.
compete with Honkai Star Rail's hypeness
Crystal's complex.
to be able to put out an event to go like to overshadow
Trouble by showing up here.
the release of Honkai Star Rail. Like, you can just not like Honkai Star Rail, but the general consensus is that most people enjoy Honkai Star Rail. So to put out new content and try to bank on that in the middle of the launch and hype of Honkai Star Rail isn't really like beneficial, because I mean, people are gonna play it, right? Like it would be unwise to try to like just compete with Honkai Star Rail just directly like that. I think after the hype, for sure, definitely after the hype, I think like they need definitely they need to definitely have a plan for after Honkai Star Rail's release to just drop like mad content.
That was the Elder.
Yep, Wes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They need to ignore it. Yeah, Web. Yeah, I was talking about that last stream. Yeah. So like people want them to go like round for round, pound for pound with Honkai Star Rail. There's no way. Honkai Star Rail is backed by. Let me give you guys a little bit of a history. Honkai Star Rail. For those of you who don't know what came before Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Star Rail was paid by Genshin Wales. Okay, it was paid for Genshin Wales. Honkai Impact 3rd was their first game. Yes, a very nice game, had a wonderful story, but it did not put in the same amount of revenue that this little game that came out in 2019 or 2020 called Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact Genshin Impact was released on on PC, mobile, and PlayStation. It made so much money that some of these companies were sitting there looking like,
I'm not your
bruh,
Granny.
we need to try to copy this model. The game came out while we were all sitting at home, not really doing anything. You know, COVID was going on, so it was a perfect time. People were getting hella money for sitting at home, so it was just getting like so much revenue. But in their first, it was either their first I think it was their first quarter, Genshin Impact made $1 billion. It's either quarter or 6 months. But either way, either 4 months or 6 months, they made $1 billion.
In that case, maybe it's been turned into reality.
That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money.
I'll make myself
$1 billion. And every banner they have has been like gigantic in the amount of revenue that they pull overall. I think like 10 mil is like some of the like lowest, but that's usually, when I look at that, it's just like one store. It's ridiculous how much they make per banner. to where whenever they put out a game, it's gonna be successful. It's not a question of if. Like, I see people who are, I mean, I'll just be honest, delusional in Higan's chat. They're like, oh, Honkai Star Rail is gonna fail. Like, it's gonna last only a month. I've seen streamers be like, will Honkai Star, like, you know, the bait videos, will Honkai Star Rail fail? Like, Honkai Star Rail isn't like all this because it's turn-based, whatever. It's not gonna fail. I'm gonna say it now. You can clip it, whatever. Honkai Star Rail won't fail. There is so much money that is behind that game. It literally won't fail. Also, Hoyo fans just accept the games as they are. Genshin, when they were... Hoyo literally said for Genshin, we do not have plans to make in-game content. And people get upset. But I'm like, why would they? People have dropped enough for this company to make billions, and those people still play the game. Like, the same people who want in-game content will still play the game. They're perfectly fine with how it is. Like, if you didn't think so, then, like, you know, they made a mistake on their first anniversary, and what did they do? They gave people like 10 summon, and like an extra 10 summon, and people were like, all right. And then they did the second year, and they're like, and they gave them like around the same amount of thing, and they're like, okay. Like, they don't give out summons like that. They don't have deals. They don't have discounts, and people still spend, and they still love it. Why change? Why change? People are like, yo, I want more multiplayer out of my Genshin game. Okay, Tower of Fantasy dropped. Tower of Fantasy was like, yo, we're an MMO. We have multiplayer. We have like raids. We have parties. But, you know, Tower had its own problems. But Genshin people were like, nah, this is just a copy of Genshin. How was TOF a copy of Genshin if it was everything that people were complaining about with Genshin? TOF gave you free summons. You were able to get your banner characters. They had summon deals and summon packs. They had multiplayer, and you weren't stuck to just one character when playing with a large party of people. It had literally everything that Genshin was gone wrong. But TOF had its own problems. People were like, oh, this is just an MMO Genshin, right? Like, it's gonna be the same thing for every other game now that comes out. It's like, oh, it's just trying to copy Genshin. Wuthering Waves is gonna come out. Like, oh, it's just a Genshin copy. Like, bro. Like, Hoyo doesn't need to change because the fans are just like, we're fine with this. That's what it is. But Honkai Star Rail won't fail because it is one of the prettiest looking turn-based games that are out there that are honestly rivaling console JRPGs the way it looks. And even though like Final Fantasy and all these other games look better, but you're looking at a game that's free. Honkai Star Rail is free, and it has so much money behind it. So much money. A better story than most gachas I play. I mean, hell, Higan stopped doing their story after chapter 3. So, like, it's just delusional to think the game would fail, but it's also crazy to like expect them to do any better. There's no reason. Like, if the wise man said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's not broke. They ain't gonna fix it. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Fresh. Oh my God, chicken. Jesus, bro. GG to that. But yeah, sorry for the rant. But yeah, it's just like Hoyo's not going to change their ways. They made billions. Like, Wiseman also said I can make this better, and now we have smartphones. Yeah. But again, like, someone has to be innovative, yes. Like Apple was like, all right, we're gonna make smartphones, and made the BlackBerry obsolete, right? But right now, if you're calling Hoyo the BlackBerry is looking hella good right now. And the thing is that like none of the other games like look as good, nor do they have the backing to make a great like as great of a game as how easily Hoyo can do. Like Hoyo can just put out a game. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they can't do wrong, but to their fans, it's almost like they can't. It's almost like the Hoyo fans, they can't do any wrong, because like they can put out a game like ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero, that's gonna be coming out. Like it's not even gonna have the same feel and vibe as the other games, but people are gonna play it because like it's gonna be the thing that's like, you know, being talked about. Like it's gonna be played. It's not even a question. It will be played. I mean, that's just what it is. VR MMO, the next big thing? Probably. I feel like Genshin is an old school pager. Still waiting for smartphone version of Genshin. See, the thing is that, yeah, branding and timing is everything. That's what I was saying. Like, Genshin literally came out while we were doing nothing. The thing is that, like, Genshin, I don't think I have enough. No, I should be good. Genshin, like, it's super casual, right? Like, so think of it this way. Like, the common person for Genshin is someone who's a low spender. Genshin prides itself on the fact that free-to-play players can beat all of the content in Genshin Impact with no problem, right? Free-to-plays are like, yo, F2P by the way, I 36-star Abyss, you know, with these 4-star characters and like, you know, 1 or 2 SSRs. And, you know, people pride themselves on that. Let's look at, and then let's do a, to those of you who played Tower of Fantasy, let's look at Tower of Fantasy, right? So I'm gonna compare the two, a very loose compare, guys, so don't get too technical in this. So in Genshin, you can do all the content as a free-to-play. You can see all your damage numbers. You know, you can save. You get your like 20 gems from a chest or whatever. You know, you get your whatever economy. You save up your 5-star stuff. I mean, your $5 stuff. And you can get a character every 3 months or something like that if you log in and play every single day and you maximize everything, right? And you're just getting your 4 stars and you can complete content. You don't have to get 5 stars. In TOF, TOF is now a multiplayer game that has PvP, right? So it has a higher, it also had a higher scale of content, right? It was harder for free-to-plays to do all of the content without getting help from people who were like larger. If anyone remembers, Frontier Clash Hard was not made for a team of free-to-plays. Like a team of free-to-plays, when Frontier Clash Hard came out, a team of free-to-plays could literally not beat it, like to get the maximum rewards. You could not complete it to get it. So now people are like, oh wow, as a free-to-play, I can't even complete the content, right? The SRs in TOF, like even though like I was trolling and I literally had like, you know, maxed out SR, and then I had like a strong what were they called? Strong gear sets on them and stuff. Like it wasn't made for free to play, so the SRs weren't good. There's only like 6, but the SRs were pretty trash, right? Not compared to Genshin. So like the free to play bar for Genshin to be able to complete the content is a lot better than TOF. TOF also, when you're I've come to this conclusion on my own. A lot of people aren't competitive too. Like my girl, for example, she's a very casual gamer. She plays her Sims, she plays Animal Crossing, and she likes the cute characters in Genshin. Like she doesn't like to compete, right? Like there's a lot of people in that. In Genshin, you're not competing with people. Like there's literally nobody else who you can compete with. Like you can literally play the game by yourself and do everything by yourself. In TOF, like if you go into like the dungeons, now you have like a whale who just came in and just shat on everything you thought you had. Like you thought you were strong, you thought you were really good, and then like this whale comes in and beats everything. Whereas there's some people who are like, oh yo, thank God there's a whale that can help me complete this. There's also people who are like, yo, I hate these whales, they're ruining this because like now I can't, like, because they can't show off, right? There's people who still want to show off, but like, you know, they can't because there's a big gigantic whale preventing them from doing that. Which I'm like, shouldn't you be thankful? But no, there's people who are complaining that as a free to play, they couldn't. I had real conversations of this. There's people who were upset because they said Tower of Fantasy was not free to play friendly because they had a leaderboard. And the leaderboard didn't give you anything. It was just for bragging rights. But I remember having a conversation of, I can't get to the top of the leaderboard as a free to play. Therefore, it is not free to play friendly because leaderboards matter, even if they don't give you anything. So like, you know, people's thought process is that a lot of people don't like playing with whales. I did carry a lot in Frontier Clash Hard. But yeah, like in Frontier Clash Hard, if there wasn't somebody, like, a lot of you don't know me from TOF, but if you didn't have somebody who was carrying you in TOF, like you weren't completing most of your content. And like, and I was wailing a little bit in that game. Still wasn't even the biggest whale. Like, I mean, there was Krakens, but like, it just wasn't possible for free to play to complete a lot of content. But if you go to Genshin as a free to play, you can feel powerful in your small little world. Feel powerful. Just when you start getting to more people, like then your reality is shaken because it's like, oh, you're not actually that strong. And a lot of people don't like that. The PvP was literally free to play friendly. It gave you the max out of a character, but then what did people complain about? Well, I can't get every character, so therefore people are like, you know, have it better than me. Like it was literally allowing you to take whatever character you had and it maxed out that character as if they were a 6-star, like, or a 5-star. It gave them like max constellations or whatever. So just imagine Genshin. Imagine playing Genshin and like you're doing a mode competing with other people and they gave you like C6 characters to compete with other whales. Like that, to me, that's free to play friendly in a PvP setting because like it's not like a lot of free to players are out here walking around with C6 characters. Like, not too many are. People were ungrateful. But that's just people. But yeah, there's just a lot of people aren't competitive. I just saw that a lot of people aren't competitive. Like a lot of people don't like PvP. Like Honkai Star Rail. A lot of people want PvP. I can see a lot of people where they don't, because right, they're afraid of some whale, right? You know, our good man Wes. I used his Sealy. And his Sealy is ridiculous in Honkai Star Rail. A lot of people are like, well, I would never want to fight somebody like that. That dude is way too strong. Like, how could I ever defeat somebody, right? And then they lose. But I guess they don't think about the fact that, like, if there's brackets, if there's, like, you know, if there's literal brackets, Wes would be higher up than me because I am a free-to-play. So eventually, I'm not going to fight him again. Eventually, when everything evens out, right? Same thing when you guys are in Higan. If you're playing PvP the first day, the whales are going to beat you. But eventually, it evens out to where you're able to, like, look what I'm fighting here. Look what I'm fighting here. I'm only fighting this because I'm in the higher end. But eventually, I won't fight something like this to where I have a 20k difference of power. Show who's good for team fight. Team fight's harder. I mean, you gotta have like complete teams for team fight. I can. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this.
Ugliness is fatal.
But team fight's really hard to kind of like look at because you got to make 3 teams, and so it just really depends on like who you have at the moment, right? Like you got to have a larger roster for team fight because, and you want to actually make like a team for it. While yes, you can plug in stuff, it's just hard because, like, you know, we're starting to get our elements. So in a sense, you could make like a like in a sense you can make a hydro team. You can make kind of like a fire team. But like most free-to-plays don't have I mean, if you're a whale, you're a whale. But most people don't have like a lot of units built up until like now with the double XP, I mean the double drops. Hopefully people are building like second teams. But most people should already have a 4-man team built. That's like their strong team. And then you were working on a second team. You might, as a free-to-play, have a third team, but it depends on what your roster is looking like and what your stars are looking like. But like, but then there comes the thing of like actually having a PvP team. Like, for 3 teams, I mean, you got, for 3 teams, you have a couple options for your front line. Like you got Gildan, Sheru, Kier. Caesar's not really a good front line because Aluya can pretty much like nuke her because she's only a magic resistance tank. So like Caesar's good as an alternative. Armin, I mean, if you're a 6-star Armin, you probably use her. But you got Kier, Sheru, and Gildan. Kier can get nuked by a fire team. So if you're using team fight, don't have her fight a fire team. And then you got Sheru and Gildan. Dara, who would I go for? 5-star characters? Are you saying like who would I 5-star? Or are you talking about, are you even talking about Higan? Or are you talking about on the 5 stars? But so like, you know, if you have your team, oh, who would I 5-star? I mean, it would be CM. CM's my favorite character. Like, I've been slowly using like these to work him up. Now I just got to summon 1 copy of him to make him a 5-star. But to 6-star character, it would be CM. If I had a 6-star CM, I would have no problems. Mostly in the game. For PvE content, CM's just really good for me. But you know, he's not that good of a character though. So don't follow me. Don't use CM, guys. He's a terrible character. Use like 6-star your Aluyas, 6-star your Surslits, you know, your Ritas or anything. Just don't 6-star CM. It's just not worth it, guys. It's bad. Yeah, in team fights, if you built a team, you got Sheru, Kier, and Gildan, right? So you got Hydro, Anemo, and then Dark, or you know, you can do Fire. And then with the Hoplite that are good for PvP is like Surslit and Liv's 5-star. I mean, Liv in general is good. Her at 5-star, she's just even better. Yeah. So for a Hoplite, the ones for PvP that you have is like Surslit and Basil. I mean, you can use Euphoria, but like, she's all right. And then Hathor, if you went in on Rita's banner, you might have a Hathor built up. But these are really the only two good ones. An Assassin, Icicle's pretty decent in PvP, and of course, everyone's using Aluya. In these. In Ranger, I mean, honestly, pretty much all the Rangers are good. Like, of course, Miria is a rare. So, but all of these are decent for PvP. Rita and Mo are really good for PvP. Mo able to affect the ult charge rate. Rita able to knock people back. Finay has AoE with the silence. Black has like just ton of attack speed if you have a high star on him and just the encroaching cold team. On casters, CM and Media are really good. Issa's good if you have her high startup because of the grouping she can do. I was beat by a team with Chlor. I still don't understand that one. So I'm gonna get back to you on this. Follett, when we get Hydro teams, Follett will be really strong. And for healers, like Nuno, Screamer, Ryoko, Liv, those are all really solid healers. So just literally plugging any of those characters that I was saying, you can have good teams. Why is my CM not level 80? Man, it's just a lot of money, bro. It's 500k for, like, for completionist sake, yes. But, like, that's all I get out of it. Just a lot of money. Like, I just, with that 500k, I could just do so much more. What SR units are good or worth leveling up? I mean, Eddie's Screamer, Ryoko, Icicle, Kier, Follett, Black are all worth. Hathor if you have high star copies. But literally all of these up here. Euphoria, C6 is really good, but hold on, I'll be right back. Scream, Screamer. I just made 5-star because I had this stuff for her, but I was summoning on Cerslet's banner also. But somebody asked, how do I have so many units? I mean, I keep my energy high with like doing the labyrinth and stuff. Plus, like it's cheaper to level up a character than it is to max out skills. So like, yes, I have level 70 units, guys, but like I don't even have all of my skills done, right? So that's the thing. They're not all like maxed out. So it's really easy to level 70 characters. It's just harder to and you get a lot of like money and stuff with beating the story. Stuff like that. Do I not have? I don't have adapts. God damn it. Nah, Weberson, I don't. I haven't heard anything yet. I'm looking back to see. Mm-mm. Yeah, nothing on lit, nothing on her. ASC, I'm farming the 2 times event. What HP? It's not better. we go. $61K. Is it worth to spend dubs for buying stamina? Like, I mean, only like 1 or 2 refreshes, not like all the time. Plus, you can get a lot of it from just Labyrinth itself. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I haven't done 4 daily, but 1 to 2 is fine. I mainly get mine from Labyrinth. Some of y'all just ridiculous.
Is this my penance?
Ready with the light? Uh-huh. Get hyped, fellas. Oh, the whole... Go blink! Go
This is love. Begin.
You'll be the punching bag, and we'll do the punching!
Just double ulted that minion. Got a hella labyrinths to do. I got two SSR,
Judgment.
the same set
Finally.
yesterday, which was really interesting. I would have loved to get the other pieces, and it kept giving me finale pieces. So I was like, all right, whatever.
Tonight's show is dedicated to me and you.
Begin.
It's tiring work. Babysitting kids.
Dang, all the pyro love. Yeah, I'm needing more and more gold. I might just
Is this my
gold and well, I've been leveling characters, so that's why. Is it worth to farm the Nilos? I mean, I got my 5-star Rooko, and I kind of stopped farming it as much. But like, if you want to get your quick like Rooko stuff, I would say it's not bad to like farm it. I wouldn't say like just stock up on it necessarily, because it's not even that bad. But like,
leaving me hanging?
if you want to get a couple Rookos, I'd say it's not bad.
Judgment.
Because I mean, you get like what, a week? You get like 40. Yeah, like 40.
Oh, the horror.
Begin.
You have to protect me, Director. Tonight's show is dedicated to me and you.
But I know that the materials are also at a decent, I think per, I can't remember, but like, I think the Nilo shop is really good for those mats if you're leveling a lot of units. It's better if you're going for a specific type of unit, but like, it doesn't hurt going for it, basically, if you like need those mats.
Is this my
Yeah, I've just been leveling up units because then I can just focus on, but like, you know, the elemental stuff is next week, so I gotta watch how I spend on that. But like, I know, like for instance, if I assume everything right, I believe in my heart the next character is gonna be Anemo. Web, it doesn't really matter. People are doing the math and you get the same value for everything.
judgment? Finally.
Doesn't matter. But I believe in my heart that Anemo is coming next. There's like, I know people are waiting for Yori to drop, but I just really don't think that Yori is gonna drop, because like they just dropped like they just dropped like they dropped a new character being Sheru with Liv. Like I couldn't see them like dropping another Hydro character. Yeah, like there's no reason to drop another Hydro character. Like if you pulled for like if you pulled on Sheru's banner, you have a Icicle. Boom, Icicle's decent. And then you got Liv as well. Like, so you got Sheru, you got Liv, and you have Black and Icicle for DPS. Like, it's fine. And then Liv does DPS too as a healer. Like, so. My Sheru died? No, she just got knocked back. Oh, my Surcelet died.
Judgment. Finally.
It's probably best to do this. The Black and Arita.
Begin.
Yeah, her Professor is nuts. Are they really shutting this game down? Bro, what? What?
It's tiring work, babysitting kids.
Told you that. Up, I got 2 screenshots. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about a shutdown at all. That could just be propaganda. That could just be major propaganda. Bro, I haven't used my Aluya at all, bro. Like, in my PvP matches, Aluya is not the one that is a problem. Like, Like, I know a lot of people want me to say that Aaliyah is the one who's the problem, but she's not the problem.
Do I really need to follow the rules?
Ooh, new tools.
Yeah, like Aaliyah is not a problem in PvP. Like, as long as like most times it's because their front line is so good. No, I feel you, but like she's never a problem in PvP. I mean, Black has insane attack speed.
It's tiring work. Babysitting kids.
I need to heal. Merchant, give me my sand packs. Rita's so good. Rita's so good in PvP, it's ridiculous. She's so good.
Judgment. Final.
Yeah. Well, her knockback though. Her knockback pushes that tank back so far, bro. It's
Is this
ridiculous.
penance?
That knockback is dumb. Well, so what's crazy is like my Rita, I didn't summon for her, but I literally almost have her completely free to play.
Finally.
I didn't summon for her at all, and I'm like 60 out of 80 on her chips because I do my PvP. I does my PvP. Yeah, she knocks back the Sheru. Like, she is a major counter to the Sheru team towards like just remove Sheru from the equation. And it's annoying. Really annoying.
Play with me. You'll be the punching bag, and we'll do the punching. Tonight's show is dedicated to me and you. Let's get hyped.
Oop, Sheru and Icicle died? Oh, well. No, Sheru's not dead. Oh, that was the bear's health that was going down.
Is this my penance?
Bro, CM is so weak, bro. If this was Cersei, it would have been dead already. You know what I'm saying? He's so weak. God, guys. Don't use the character. Bad character. At the point where I gotta start getting these. Like, I want to work on this, but nah, I gotta start getting these. Mm-mm. Okay. Spam ults. Yeah, same, yo. It just takes so long. It takes so long. I feel you on that. Oh my god, I hadn't adapted this one yet. Let me see. What is her strong point? Decent AD. Skills have really low values. Do AD. Oh wow. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Yo. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. Give her like a lot extra. Never had one? You gotta do your. You gotta get lucky, bro. You gotta get lucky, bro. Gotta get some luck going. This one was wild. I was like, damn, I'm not even mad. Like, I was like, not even mad. Have ult energy. My CM isn't really like. I don't really like where my CM is at. These, but he has ult energy. Wanting to swap it around, but I just don't have the things for him. Like, in this crit rate, I gave it to the crit. I gave him some crit rate because like he just has like a lot of single target skills. So he's like, it's at 19% crit rate, but like I'm like, I don't know, because they literally on his awakening they gave him crit rate, and I'm guessing it's because he has so much skill damage, and he gets a lot of AP. Right, like he's gonna get a boost here. But like I also don't know how I feel on the old energy charge, but on his 5-star he'll get another old energy. So I don't know. Yeah, like I don't feel like crit is really, because I don't crit anywhere, and I was like, I could just go for burst damage and no crit. But this skill here hits multiple times. That's the thing. This skill hits multiple times, and so that's why I do have crit. So like, you know, 20% is really high since it hits multiple times. Like, that's the thing. God, I still have 7. Ugh.
Judgment. Finally.
Ready with the light. Do I really need to follow the rules?
All right, let's do a fire team. Oh my god, I just put all fire against water. I wasn't even paying attention.
Don't close your eyes. Accelerating.
This is the first time I think I've done
Materials.
full fire like that. Can you believe it? Well, it's water. I finally got like fire units built.
Is this my penance?
These guys won't even cover the
Begin.
maintenance. Raise your umbrella.
For sure, it's so good, man.
Explosion.
She's gotten me to the top ranks of PvP.
Begin.
Like, if it wasn't for Sheru.
Is dedicated
Like, I'm in like the top 30,
tiring work.
and everything above me is like Omega whales. Everything is, it's so whaley, bro. Like, I can't get any higher without, you know, whaling myself. Like, maybe using live, but
Judgment.
yeah.
Finally.
Draw the curtain.
Yeah, I'm in a perfect spot to where like I don't really go down.
A crimson.
But like Sheru definitely got me.
Begin.
And then like everyone else, the only reason why I'm staying up there is because I'm nuking every Sheru I come across. You know, because I counter, my team counters Sherus to a point where like no one can really compete with it. It's just that I just can't beat whale. Like, and I mean these people are like whaley, bro. But any Sheru team, like I counter it.
Is this my
There's nothing a Sheru can do.
These guys won't even cover the
Begin.
maintenance fees. Raise your umbrella. Here comes the fireworks. Tonight's show is dedicated
Face people around 55k. I think the people I'm fighting around is like 80. Fighting people at like 80.
That's it?
Yeah. Like I'm not that high. I'm only like 60. Yeah, I'm like 60 facing 80.
Judgment.
Fighting CM is a complete toss up. Well, like the blur on CM just makes my people ignore. I think I'm gonna fight an easier one so my Sursa doesn't die. It just depends. It depends on like the Sheru type of team, but most of them, yeah.
Is this my penance?
Oh, the bear? Talking about before he spawns the bear?
Little jumpy rat.
Begin.
Yeah, once the bear comes out, he gets a gigantic buff.
It's
Oh.
tiring work. Babysitting kids.
And it's a big stun. Yeah, he gets... I was wanting to like put out a guy for CM, but I'm like, man, I don't want people to catch on, bro. Like, CM is not the character that people put at the bottom of a tier list. He is insane.
Judgment. Finally.
And he just... Some of the things he does makes some PvP teams fall apart. Because, like, with the blur...
Is this my penance?
He's like your boogeyman. You said CM and Sursa in a team is bad? No, that's what I use. I use that. Because Sursa still has AoE, and CM, I use him for single target. Here goes my Sursa.
Is dedicated to me and you. Your kryptonite fire. Getting over your head. Accelerating. Tonight's show is dedicated to me and you.
Screamer is just not the healer.
Judgment. Finally.
Alright, CM, just come in here and save them real quick. That's all I need. Just save them real quick.
Tonight's show is dedicated to me and you.
But CM makes the
You'll be the punching
AI ignore a unit because of his blur, and that's what throws apart a lot of teams.
Time to bring down the curtain.
Oh, you gotta replace here. Rita. Yo, I just got a Dr. Gong Soon piece. Nice. Yo. Oh, yeah.
Is this my penance?
Yeah, Hydro teams are insane right now. Cause like, there's only 2 units that can counter a Hydro team, and it's CM and Mo in terms of SSRs. Of course, there's like Follett, but not many people have a Follett build. But yeah.
Is this my penance?
All right. Get all that attack speed. Cersei's dead.
Let's get hype. Explosion.
That's my big problem with using streamers. It just doesn't do. Well, let me move. Let me move my Cersei over. Choosing the wrong spot.
Ready with the light.
Have her back. Let me not just be so ready to blame her.
It's going to be a great duel.
I got that extra HP.
Begin.
The ult. The Screamer ult for the extra damage. There you go. Come on, Cersei.
Begin.
Got Finay giving the burn.
Time to end this fight.
Let's get hype. Raise your umbrella. Explosion. Tonight's show is dedicated to me and you.
Time to end this fight. Begin.
Another ult. Look at that. Look at.
Is this life?
Nice.
It's tiring work.
Yeah.
Babysitting kids.
$500K alone. I mean, guys, like, relax. That Cersei damage, it ain't that special. It ain't that special. Like, it's alright, but you know, I've seen better. Cersei ain't all that. She alright, you know. Need to beat one without grabbing buffs. So I think I can do. I think I can do this one. But I think I'm just gonna do this one without grabbing a buff for the achievement. Come on, speed through this. Wait. It says wait, isn't the thing? Hold on. Is this impossible? How do I clear it with no buff? No more than one buff. How do I? Maybe I'm confused. How do I clear it with no buff? Maybe. Yeah, let me see. It didn't have an X or anything like that. Maybe if I don't pick one.
Judgment. Finally.
Maybe I'm clicking too fast. Oh. It's not letting me. It has to be something. Yeah, it has to be something else.
Is this my penance? Judgment. Finally.
Little jumpy.
Begin.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to like pick ones that
That's it.
maybe don't go with what we're doing. They're all buffs. I don't know. I don't know. No. Wish I did. They didn't give a date.
Is this my penance?
That's what I've been checking their Twitter for the last few days, and they haven't given a date for that.
Raise your
It's,
umbrella.
Begin.
I'm waiting as well.
Tonight's show is dedicated to me and you. Witness your kryptonite flash. Let me make good use of these materials.
It's like this one because I can't do anything with it. I thought it was soon too, but they are going to have to say something in the next couple days to at least give us some communication, because like the last communication that they had that meant something was at the, I mean, it was a couple days ago, but like it was about the final
Oh, the horror.
part of the event. So
Begin.
I was, you know, was it? Haven't really gotten anything.
Good use of these materials.
I don't know. Maybe their social media person is
Is
maybe
this
they're on vacation,
penance?
because they used to be a little more active on the Twitter. But I also do think that the game, now of course I'm just speculating, but I do think that the game is kind of chilling and letting the Honkai like hype die down.
Judgment.
Because like because part of their research team, there's like no way
Looks tough.
like their research team is sitting there like, nah, bro, we should just drop everything. Like, nah.
Begin.
But the mesmerizing labyrinth changed. They should have brought that though, because that helps the current players. Like, that's not like anything crazy
Babysitting kids.
for them to like have to wait for. Yo, again? More and more?
Is this my penance?
I got the bear for the first time yesterday. Like first time, and I got a purple, but so it wasn't anything special, but I did get the bear.
Judgment. Finally.
Bro, no Easter egg stage. I did all of that farming, bro. Like at this point, Easter egg stage is just a fake thing, and you guys have just been sending me photoshopped images, man. Like I still don't have it. Still don't have it. Like God, bro. Hey,
Begin.
been doing so much farming.
Tonight's show is dedicated to me and you.
Time to end this farce. Begin.
Look at these ults.
Time to end this farce. Judgment. Finally.
Let me make good use of these materials.
I should have got an achievement for this. Should have been a quick one. No, not even. Oh. Let me see. So I think. All right, so head out so I can start my day. But I'm gonna be working on Liv, Gildan, and Caesar. Leveling up. I think those are the last characters. Wait. How it works is that a crystal thing appears at the end of the stage. 10 seconds to get the stage. Wait, it's something you have to interact with? That would suck. Oh my God, don't tell me that, because I literally walk away from my computer when I auto 20 stages. Don't tell me that. I'll just pretend it's never dropped for me. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I literally did like 20 stages and walked away. Okay, maybe your units were a little better with it, but I'm gonna head out, guys. Again, I'm gonna work on Liv, Gildan, Caesar, and then I'll see about the other characters, but I just want to get these SSRs out. So hope you guys are having fun. As soon as I find something out, I'll drop a video for you guys. Good luck on the times 2 drops. If you guys get a lot of stuff, a lot of units. I would say if you're free to play, just do a couple refreshes, you know, and stuff like that. Do some labyrinths if you've been saving them. If you're needing this for like money and stuff, because I know next week there's another times 2. So anyways, all right, talk to y'all later. You lucky gamers, have a good one.